Hey YouTube, Nick here, Tractors and Stuff. I got a list of questions that a guy on Tractor by Net is asking me about my tractor. He's wanting to potentially purchase a tractor very similar to mine, the MT37, 357, something like that. I don't remember off the top of my head, honestly. It's been a really long day. But I saw the comment. He's asking some questions about my tractor, and his name is PeteN on Tractor by Net. And Pete, if you can see here, I live in the forest on steep hillsides, and my tractor, there it is, I go off-roading with it quite a bit. I got a couple of like manicured, but as you said, trails, but for the most part, I mean, it's just like what you see here. So the first question that I have written down here is, what's the cab glass made out of? Is it glass, or is it like some sort of plastic or something like that? So it's as far as I know, it's glass. Knocking on it. They're really dirty, but it's glass. I'm out here digging stumps, if you can't tell. So scratches, that sort of thing. Not that I can tell. The worst part I've seen, and my tractor's really dirty, it's been rainy and gross. I do get some scratches, on the loader arms and that sort of thing. But the glass itself is actually pretty good. Like, here's like some sap. That's probably the most that happens when a branch or something hits the bar or something like that and it scrapes along the glass. It'll leave a streak of sap, and like here's some sap or something on there. So that's like the worst. I thought I did have a scratch or something. Here's some swipes, but it ended up buffing out. Like, I left it there for like a couple of months, and I ended up just cleaning it off. So I hope that answers that question. I'm sure it's real glass, real tempered glass, just like you'd find in a car's windshield. It's very hard, and I haven't really damaged any of it. So the door removal, that was your next question. Let's open the door here. So it looks like it's just these hinge pins here and this arm actuator. And that whole thing would probably come right off. So, but I don't know why you would want to take them off. Getting on and off. I know you mentioned you had some concerns about opening and closing the doors. It's not, I don't find it that cumbersome. So, and I'm, like I say, I'm on my backhoe back here, climb up there, walk around, climb, open the door, climb in, move 3 feet, get back off, climb back up, put the downriggers out, keep going, that sort of thing. So it can be a pain in the butt, but I mean, honestly, you're going to have a harder time putting those on and off if you go with the cab model than you would just opening and closing the doors. So and your last question is the visibility looking out of the cab. So I'm gonna climb up in here. So I'm gonna put my phone right on my forehead. It's not quite touching my forehead, it's just off my forehead. And this is my view looking out the front of the tractor. Now I'm gonna start it up and raise the bucket up. Put my note down. Forgive me, I didn't check the oil. I just got home. Okay, so I'm gonna put the phone back on my forehead. Now I'm sitting like I normally sit in my cab. Sit here just like I normally operate. Put the phone right on my forehead. I'm going to raise the bucket up. So right there, I can't see the bucket, but if I just lean forward a little bit, I can see it just fine. I mean, with my eyes, I can see it. I mean, the phone's like at my nose now. I can see the top of the bucket just fine. Let me angle the phone up just a little bit. You can see the top of the cab right here. I can see the top of my bucket just fine. I am leaning forward. Didn't move my head at all. That's what I look like when I'm looking at the top of the bucket. Hope that helps. Oh. So pretty good visibility all the way around, actually. I'll just kind of swing around here a little bit. So this is also the shuttle shift version. So let me close the door. Pretty good visibility all the way around. You do lose a little bit here with this A pillar here, B pillar. The other side, there's little switches on this one. It's dirty, but I'm using it, so. And like I said, I also use this tractor for logging as well. I mean, look at some of these stumps I'm out. Here's my hand for reference. That was a big guy. There's my A slash pile that I have to burn this winter. With more stumps. I did a property tour a while ago video where I showed this pile after we logged, and we just thinned our property too. The forest used to be really, really thick, but I'm going to use that tractor to burn this pile. And you know, I mean, I drive through this forest all the time, and you can see kind of my tracks coming through here, even bringing down these stumps and staging them next to this pile. That pile is massive. It's probably 12 feet tall, maybe. I was just thinking about me. It's about double my height. I'm almost 6 feet. So 10 feet tall and really wide. So anyway, I really hope that helps answer your questions, Pete. Like I said in my other post, you know, if it's not for you, it's not for you. I'm not trying to pressure you into it at all. I just was in your same shoes, and I know from my buying experiences and then using the tractor, like I say, I can't imagine having an open station tractor out here now. Having that cab is worth every penny and then some. And, you know, your needs may vary, but I can pretty much guarantee that you're going to come to the same conclusion I did, where you're going to wish you had the cab. But being that you've never had a cab before, maybe you're not knowing what you'd be missing anyway. So overall, this tractor has been absolutely phenomenally amazing, and I can't imagine it without a cab. So that's my 2 bits. Have a good one.